مرحبا بالجميع. Welcome to Learn Arabic Online with Lubna Dumayan. In the previous lessons, I explained two cases of the present or imperfect tense verb. Today, we will learn the last case of this tense, المضارع المجزوم, the imperfect jussive. المضارع المجزوم. مجزوم means vowels. Because the conjugated verb ends in sukun. So the last consonant is still. It's from the verb جزم. It means to cut off. The verbal noun جزم. جزم is cutting off of sound or syllable of a word or the expression of a command. So the default case is the indicative, المرفوع. المرفوع because of the dhamma, the u sound. So the indicative in which present tense verbs take the short vowel u, dhamma, this little wow shape, and subjunctive المنصوب in which verbs take the short vowel a, فتحة a. And if the verb ends in one of the suffixes in, an, un, the nun is deleted. So the jussive mood compared to the imperative subject, they are identical, just with a minimal difference. Whenever there is fatha, it will turn to sukun in the jussive mood. So from adhak, it means laugh. From adhaka, with fatha, we will have adhak. The verb dahika, it means to laugh. It's form 1, sound verb, and the verbal noun is ضحك or ضحك or ضحك. 3 verbal nouns. So أنا أضحك, I laugh, I'm laughing. أضحك, أضحك. أنت تضحك. So u, a, and sukun. أنتِ تضحكي, it's same as here in the subjunctive. Again here يضحك هو, هي تضحك, نحن نضحك. أنتما تضحكا without nun. هما يضحكا, هما تضحكا, أنتم تضحكوا. أنتن, second person plural feminine, it's all same in all the moods. تضحكنا. هم يضحكوا, like in the subjunctive, and هن again same in all moods. يضحكنا. So the present tense or the imperfect in Arabic may be found with one of the 3 grammatical moods: the indicative, the subjunctive, the jussive. In traditional Arabic grammar, these verb moods are known as al-marfu' and al-mansub or al-majzoom. the Jussive. Grammatical name, مجزوم, Jussive. So, and each mark the verb with a different vowelized ending. So, damma, fatha and sukun. Note that mood is only applicable to imperfect verbs and not perfect verbs or any other tense. The Jussive mood will be employed when the imperfect verb is preceded by Jussive particles. Jussive particle is أداة الجزم. Fancy name. Jussive particle. There are two types of them. The particles that put one verb into the Jussive mood, like لم, which means did not. It's used to negate the past tense, however, it's used only with imperfective verb and can never be used with perfective verbs. So لم, negative particle, أداة or حرف النهي. Many fancy words, you don't need to memorize them. Negative particle. So لم يذهب إلى الصف. ذهب, the verb ذهب conjugated in the present tense. ذهب, it means to go. And because it's preceded by the Jussive particle, لم, it will be in the Jussive mood with sukun in the end. لم يذهب, he didn't go to the class. لم يذهب إلى الصف. لم يسمع كلامي. يسمع, it's from the verb سمع. It means to listen. So سمع, لم يسمع, imperfect in the Jussive. كلامي, he didn't listen to my words. كلامي, my words. The second particle, لا. لا. لا, it means do not, expresses prohibition. It is the word for no in Arabic. We know that نعم is yes, نعم is yes, and no is لا. لا may be written with lam and the long vowel alif. That's why we hear that elongated sound la, or like an X closed at the bottom, la. It is also used as a negative particle of the imperfective that can have different senses. So la will be Jussive particle only when it means a command or an order. Do not. So the Arabic name for the prohibition particle لا الناهية. So لا تحزن, it's from the verb حزن. حزن, it's to be said. لا تحزن, it's in the Jussive mood. It means don't be sad. لا تحزن. لا تيأس. يأس. لا تيأس. Don't lose faith. لا تحزن. لا تيأس. Another preposition, it comes as a prefix, li, lam with kasra. So after the preposition or imperative particle, that turns the indicative verb into an order or a command. Li. Li. It's called lamu al-amr in Arabic. Lam al-amr. It's imperative lam prefix. لنبدأ. So it's from the verb بدأ. It means to start. بدأ. Hamzated verb because it has hamza. بدأ, it's to start. So if we didn't have this prefix li, we would just conjugate it in the imperfective indicative. نبدأ. نبدأ, it means we start. نبدأ. So when you introduce the imperative particle, the prefix li, it will turn it to it will change the mood of the verb to jussive. لنبدأ with sukun. It means let's start. Let's start. And we have another particle, لما. لما means not yet. For example, تعلم القراءة. تعلم, it means he learned how to read or he learned reading. و and has not written yet. He learned how to read and has not written yet. So لما, not yet. يكتب, كتب, to write. And because of this particle, we have the verb in the jussive mood. The second type of particles. So the particles that put two verbs into the jussive case. The first one is the conditional verb, and the second verb is its answer. Answer means جواب. Another vocabulary word to learn. جواب. So our first particle, in. In means if. إن تدرس تنجح. If you study, you succeed. Or if you study, you will succeed. So درس, to study. And second verb, نجح, to succeed. إن تتعلم تستفيد. So تعلم, it's to learn. استفاد, the verb استفاد, to benefit. So if you learn, you benefit. إن تتعلم تستفيد. Both of the verbs are in the jussive mood because of this conditional particle. In. Conditional particle أداة شرط. We have other particles, conditional particles. حيثما, أن, أينما. They all mean wherever. أيان متى إذا ما mean whenever. ما مهما whatever. In we already know that it's if, and من whoever. Let's have some examples with أينما. أينما يذهب صاحب العلم يكرم. أينما يذهب صاحب العلم يكرم. So صاحب العلم is scholar. ذهب, the first verb. كرم, to honor. كرم, to honor. ذهب, to go. So أينما يذهب صاحب العلم يكرم. It means wherever a scholar goes, he will be honored. Wherever أينما, wherever a scholar goes, he will be honored. Or حيثما يذهب صاحب العلم يكرم, or أن يذهب صاحب العلم يكرم. سكون سكون, Jussive mood. إذا ما تتعلم تتقدم. إذا ما تتعلم تتقدم. So تعلم, we know that it means to learn. تقدم, to advance. It's from the verb تقدم. It means to advance. إذا ما تتعلم تتقدم. Whenever you learn, you will advance. Whenever you learn, you will advance. Or أيان تتعلم تتقدم, متى تتعلم تتقدم. Okay. ما or مهما. ما تتعلم في الصغر ينفعك في الكبر. ما تتعلم في الصغر ينفعك في الكبر. تعلم, to learn. نفع, to benefit. نفع. Here we have a possessive pronoun attached to this imperfect jussive. Still you can see that we have a sukun in the end of the conjugated verb. So whatever you learn in youth will benefit you in old age. Okay? من يطلب يجد. With من, whoever. من يطلب يجد. Two verbs. من يطلب يجد. So we have the verb طلب, to ask, وجد, to find. So whoever, طلب, even it may mean seek, to seek. So whoever seeks finds. من يطلب يجد. Okay? And remember, If any of these particles are before the verbs, then convert it to jussive form. The jussive without particle may happen in conditional sentences that contains a command, an interrogation, or wishing, and it's when the imperfective verb is describing the promised or expected outcome of a preceding phrase. For example, اعمل is from the verb عمل, to work. بجد تنجح, نجح, to succeed. So اعمل بجد تنجح, work hard, you will succeed. So here we don't have any particles before the imperfect jussive, but still it's in the jussive case. اعمل بجد تنجح, work hard, you will succeed. If you like my lessons, please subscribe. Until then, keep learning Arabic. مع السلامة.